Why do I do what I do? This is a question actually that when I first started my business, I found really, really hard to answer. Now I don't, but back then I really did find it difficult. My background wasn't in lending, it was in corporate super rem and benefits. So when people said to me, "Oh, Kim, why have you done this? Why have you gone out and decided to become a mortgage broker?" I would give them what I felt to be quite lame answers. So I would say things like, "Oh, look, I'm a homeowner, I'm an investor, I've had a number of different loans, and let me tell you, there's a huge room for improvement in the service that's given to people. I've always been renowned for great service, and I'm going to go and put that to good use." And yes, I definitely knew that that was a factor that I had up my sleeve that would help me quite a lot, but it didn't resonate with me deep down as to the real reason that I was doing what I was doing. And quite honestly, it took quite a while for me to actually find that thing, to be able to put my finger on that thing that authentically I could say, hand on heart, yes, I know this is why I'm doing this. But funnily enough, the more home lending that I actually did, the more I came to know and to be now very confident in the reason why I do what I do. And the very basic reason is because it changes people's lives. And home ownership changes people's lives at a very fundamental level. So to take people from being long-term renters or being at home with mum and dad for a long period of time, maybe with a young family under their roof, to actually being able to buy their own home is a real game changer for people. When people are renting, they're at, for want of better words, they're at the whim of the landlord. The landlord decides to sell, then they have to move on. Usually they have to be out within 30 to 60 days. I hear people telling their kids when I go to see them about a home loan, "Oh, look, no, don't do that, Johnny or Charlie. Don't put that on the wall because we're only borrowing this home. We're just borrowing it from the landlord, it's not ours." So to take people from that situation to a situation where they've actually got their own home is life changing for people. It's giving them what will probably be their number one asset in life. It's giving them some sense of security that they're no longer at the whim of a landlord. They may be at the whim of other factors like interest rates, etc. However, they're in a more stable and more secure environment than they probably would have been otherwise. So it takes that displacement element out of life for them. And then, of course, a home is an asset that they can work on in their own time to increase its value, and then the equity that builds up in it is something that they can then use to take advantage of finance opportunities and investment opportunities that probably would not have been available to them had they not had that home there to offer as security. So basically, I see it as helping people to acquire a tool for their further advancement. And then, of course, you get the opportunity to continue on the journey with them. So you see them come back for when they want to renovate the kitchen and the bathroom and the laundry and put the deck out the back or the swimming pool or whatever it might be, which is always great to see. And then, others come back for an investment property because they've reached a point where we've had the family, right now we're ready to go and buy an investment. And it's great to be part of that. You really see people go from just starting out to really building their financial well-being. And yes, home lending is not sexy, it's not SMSF lending, it's not commercial lending at all. It's not those things that you would if you went to a broker conference or something like that you would hear some of the big brokers really, talking it up how well they've done. But it makes a tremendous difference to people's lives, and that's why I choose to do it.